In the early 20th century, George Ivanovich Gurdjieff introduced a comprehensive framework of human potential centered around the notion of higher bodies and the transformative process required to develop them. His teachings presented a vision of human existence, wherein the ordinary state of being is fundamentally incomplete. Gurdjieff argued that human life, as commonly lived, is characterized by a mechanical existence, driven by automatic behaviors and unconscious reactions. Yet, he asserted that beneath this surface lies a latent potential to evolve into something far greater, a being capable of true spiritual immortality through the formation of higher bodies. Gurdjieff's doctrine of higher bodies encompasses several refined energetic forms: the astral body, also referred to as the Gurdjieff body, the mental or spiritual body, and ultimately the causal body. These are not merely abstract or symbolic constructs, but represent higher layers of human consciousness and being that can be developed through rigorous inner work. The astral body, or Gurdjieff body, marks a significant evolution from the physical form, manifesting through the activation of what Gurdjieff called the higher emotional center. This body allows for experiences that transcend the limitations of the material world, aligning with the energies and phenomena of the astral realm. Progressing beyond the astral body, Gurdjieff spoke of the mental or spiritual body, which arises through the higher intellectual center. This body embodies wisdom and a deep, objective understanding of universal truths. The ultimate stage in his hierarchy is the causal body, representing the full crystallization of essence, which unites all aspects of being into an enduring spiritual core. The formation of these bodies is not automatic. It requires the deliberate and ongoing transformation of one's energies and consciousness. Central to this transformative process is the concept of coating. Gurdjieff posited that higher bodies are coated through the intentional use of one's energies, which must be refined and transmuted. The process of coating higher bodies necessitates a special form of energy derived from attention. Attention in Gurdjieff's system is not a passive act, but an active and vital force that can be harnessed to awaken and crystallize these higher forms of being. The focus and quality of one's attention become crucial tools for this alchemical transformation. In ordinary life, human beings operate on what Gurdjieff referred to as lower hydrogens, coarse energies that sustain basic physical and psychological functions. However, to develop higher bodies, one must transmute these energies into higher hydrogens. This transmutation occurs through specific practices, most notably self-remembering. In moments of self-remembering, a person becomes simultaneously aware of their outer actions and inner presence, accessing a level of consciousness that goes beyond mere automaticity. And such moments of heightened awareness generate the finer energies necessary for spiritual growth. A crucial component of this process is the assimilation of higher impressions. For Gurdjieff, impressions are a form of nourishment as significant as food or air. While most people experience impressions passively, failing to extract their transformative potential, the conscious digestion of impressions becomes an essential practice for inner development. Through focused attention, an individual can convert these impressions into higher hydrogens, fueling the growth and stabilization of the Gurdjieff and higher bodies. The higher emotional and intellectual centers are critical in this evolution. The higher emotional center associated with the astral body enables experiences of profound beauty, love, and interconnectedness. It transcends the erratic and often self-centered emotional life of the ordinary individual. The higher intellectual center, on the other hand, grants access to objective knowledge and the perception of universal truths, far surpassing the ordinary operations of the mind. Both centers lie dormant in most people and require deliberate cultivation to become active. The ultimate aim of this inner work is not merely self-improvement, but the attainment of spiritual immortality. Gurdjieff held that without developing higher bodies, a human being's essence dissipates after physical death, leaving no lasting trace. The process of crystallizing higher bodies ensures that one's essential self transcends the limitations of physical existence. It is a form of spiritual alchemy, wherein the raw, unrefined materials of human nature are transfigured into something enduring and real. Gurdjieff connected this transformative journey to esoteric interpretations of ancient teachings, including those of Jesus. In his view, the concept of being born again, as expressed in the Christian tradition, refers not to a literal rebirth, but to an inner metamorphosis. This rebirth signifies a fundamental change in one's level of being, a conscious awakening that enables the development of higher bodies. It involves a death to one's mechanical self and the emergence of a more authentic, integrated existence. This path is arduous and demands continual sacrifice, particularly the relinquishment of deeply ingrained habits and the willingness to confront uncomfortable truths about oneself. Gurdjieff spoke of intentional suffering as a necessary component of growth, where one consciously endures the challenges of inner work to forge a higher being. Yet for those who persevere, the reward is nothing less than the possibility of spiritual immortality, the realization of a fully crystallized essence, and a life lived in harmony with higher laws and cosmic order. In this framework, the development of higher bodies is not an abstract or speculative endeavor, but a rigorous path requiring discipline, awareness, and a sustained effort to transform the energies within. It is a path toward becoming a truly awakened being, capable of transcending the limitations of the material world and participating consciously in the greater mystery of existence.